Tonight, Park Police and two people that were taken into custody and released just hours ago are speaking out. Fox 5's Ross Plater is live at the Tidal Basin with the still developing story. Ross?
Maureen, this is an ongoing battle, and here's what it stems from. Back in 2008, a small flash mob danced at the Jefferson Memorial. One woman was arrested, and she went to court claiming her rights had been violated. Well, she lost that case. She also lost the appeal earlier this month, which is why protesters and supporters are back out here today. And what happened next was all caught on tape.
Give you your warnings. If you come out here and you demonstrate by dancing, you'll be placed under arrest.
The trouble started not long after the protesters began dancing in the rotunda of the Jefferson Memorial, protesting a recent court ruling that expressive dancing would be considered the same as picketing, marching, and making speeches, all of which are banned in certain parts of national memorials.
And I find that law to be absurd. First, what is dancing and how is that expressed? And dancing to me is an expression of joy.
Lo and behold, we found ourselves handcuffed, arrested, and dragged away in a pretty violent manner. What's so crazy about this is it violates everything that Thomas Jefferson stood for.
But what has some people outraged is how Park Police officers handled those arrests. The video posted on YouTube by the protesters appears to show officers slamming protesters to the ground, then appearing to put one of them in a chokehold, punching another who'd been thrown face down on the pavement, and at one point a news photographer also appears to have been roughed up too. We asked Park Police to respond to the allegations that the officers overreacted.
Whenever there's any allegations that the United States Park Police officers are enforcing these regulations and the enforcement isn't in the fashion that the United States Park Police desires, we take these things very seriously. And so as a result of this, the United States Park Police has initiated an inquiry into these activities.
In all, 5 were arrested, charged with violating the demonstration law, but the protesters are promising this is hardly the end of it.
Next Saturday at noon, bring your dancing shoes.
Well, those folks were out tonight. As you can see, they are cited. They will face a fine, and they have a court date coming up. But as you hear, Maureen, they plan to be back out here next Saturday at noon.
Yeah, just watching that video, it's pretty unbelievable. But, you know, Roz, we all remember the civil rights protest with MLK at the Lincoln Memorial. How is this different?
Well, it's different, Park Police say, because of geography. That civil rights protest was organized, was permitted, and they was held on the steps of the Lincoln Memorial. The problem today, we're told, is that they were inside the rotunda, and that is considered an area that is off limits.
All right, much more to come from this story, I'm sure. Ross Plater at the Tidal Basin, thanks for that tonight.